Hello, section 7.3 has some word problems in it, and I wanted to take them each individually and teach you them. So let's start with the classic shadow problem. It can be solved with proportions, and let me explain it to you. If you have an object which is casting a shadow and another object that's casting a shadow, you can find out how tall anything is. This could be a water tower, a skyscraper, a flagpole. Right now it's a tree. So if we want to know how tall that tree is, we'll call it H. We can compare it to how tall this person is standing right here. They're both getting the same angle of the sun, and that's why the problem's going to work. So this is your little brother. He's 3 feet tall. So we're going to compare the height of the tree to your brother's height to height. And then the next fraction, because we did tree on top to your little brother, we'll put the tree's shadow on top and your brother's shadow on the bottom. The tree's shadow is 18 feet 9 inches, and your little brother's shadow is 4 feet 7 inches. And we'll solve the problem that way. Here's the rhythm again. Height of the tree, height of your brother. Shadow of the tree, shadow of your brother. So we would cross multiply, but wait, we have inches and feet all mixed up together there. So let's rewrite this fraction without feet and inches all mixed up. So we need to figure out what 4 feet is. That's 4 times 12 inches, that's 48 inches, plus the 7 inches beyond 4 feet, so that's 55 inches for your brother. Now we need to find out the height of the tree and the height of the shadow of the tree, and we'll convert that to inches. So it's 18 feet, so it'll be 18 times 12. That's 216 plus the 9 extra inches, so it's 225 inches. So we've got a rhythm now. Tree to brother, tree to brother. So we're going to cross multiply 55 times H, and this direction is 225 times 3, and our answer will be the height of the tree. I need to find 225 times 3, that's 675, and then divide by 55, both sides. The answer is 12.3 approximately. So the height of the tree is approximately 12.3 what? Feet or inches? Well, let's look at what we had back here. It was height of the tree to height of my brother. So the height of the tree will be the same measurement as the brother's being measured with, and that was feet. So it's 12.3 feet. Just for your own knowledge, we could have written this problem height of the tree to the shadow of the tree, height of my brother to the shadow of my brother. This is an okay proportion as well as the one we used, because when you cross multiply, you're still multiplying these together, same up here, and these together, same over here. So you just need a rhythm. Height of the tree, shadow of the tree. Height of the brother, shadow of the brother. Let's try another word problem. This one is about kilometers versus miles. Read this, pause the video, and then turn it back on. So they're telling us 1 kilometer is about 6/10 of a mile, and that will be in our proportion. 1 kilometer, 6/10 of a mile. Notice we have kilometers compared to miles. Kilometers to miles. We'll do the same thing over here. Kilometers to miles. This will be 110 kilometers, and I don't know how many miles, but that'll be my proportion. Here's the rhythm: kilometers to miles, kilometers to miles. And then I cross multiply 1 times x, cross multiply this way, 110 times 6/10. The tens and tens cross out, so x is 66 miles per hour. This was miles, this was kilometers per hour, this is miles per hour. Proportions are wonderful and they can go pretty fast. Here's one about pizza slices. Read it to yourself by pausing the video and then turn it back on. So if we have a 15-inch pizza and we know the cost, that'll be 1 fraction. And then we have an 18-inch pizza and we want to know the cost. That will be the other fraction. Here's 2 things to remember. Pizzas are measured by their diameter. So that's a diameter and that's a diameter. But you must compare their areas when you talk about cost, because you're talking about the cost of the entire pizza, not just a segment through the pizza, which is the diameter. You're talking about the entire pizza being purchased. So we need to find area of the pizzas. So we're not going to put 15 over 12.99. That would be just the diameter. We need the area, and the area would be diameter cut in half squared times pi. Seems difficult, but it's not. The formula is radius squared times pi. That's the area of any circle. Pi r squared. Pi radius squared. Our radius is halfway across the diameter. So it's 15 cut in half. That's 7.5. We need to square it and then times pi. Now we have 1 fraction. The area of this pizza times its cost. The other one needs to be area of this pizza. That's diameter cut in half. Let's just write 9 squared times pi. Radius squared times pi. And then the cost on the bottom. This will make them equal prices per area of the pizza. So here's what I did again, written a lot neater. I cut the diameter in half, so it's radius squared times pi. In this one, I put its price off to the side. That's okay, that's a pizza and its price, as long as I do pizza and its price, and I have that rhythm. It'll be the same answer as if I did pizza divided by price, pizza divided by price. They're both okay, but we'll continue with the way I did it here. So it's pi r squared and price over here, pi r squared, the price, which is unknown, over here. I just need to cross multiply and I'll find what x is. When I cross multiply 7.5 squared, that's 56.25 pi. And when I cross multiply this direction, that's 81 pi times 12.99. I multiply this direction and it equals when I multiply this direction. So I cross multiplied this way and I cross multiplied this way. And now I notice I have a pi on both sides. I'm just going to divide both sides by pi. That gets rid of it. I could have gotten rid of it up here. That would have been fine. Now I'm going to multiply 81 times 12.99. And divide by 56.25. And there's our answer.